Previously on Dungeon Call.
There's something down there.
But in that case, maybe let's not be yelling.
What? Cerise? Cerise?
Oh.
See, I told
How about
you
the languages?
down there.
Roll initiative as a swarm of tiny dragon-like creatures with barbed tails start to make their way up out of the crevasse. The attacks that trigger, go ahead and trigger.
So I'm going to cast Frostbite on the creature attached to him. It's going to get a little cold.
Thanks.
You know what? I got your back. And so I reach out and say, just go with it.
Okay.
And I, instead of casting Mage Armor on you, cast Disguise Self on myself.
I'd like Zin to peer down to see if she could see Mama Dragon.
Mama Dragon's down there. I don't want to see.
Oh, well, that's a crit fail. Well, that's a crit fail.
So you fall.
Yes, she does.
Fail?
See, Mama
she
Dragon does.
does see.
Oh, yeah.
Mama's down there! She yells out to everyone.
Yeah.
Angry Mama, actually.
I get it.
In fact, she sees two of them.
Two. She's Mama and Daddy. Possibly.
I get it.
So I'd like Nyx to continue moving forward towards the exit, quote unquote. But she's still readying her hand crossbows at the ones that are attacking.
Was she readying them, or is she
I'm sorry,
hitting them?
she's going to attack
right.
the two that are attacking the one in the green. Is that
Tobiath.
Tobiath?
That's Tobiath.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that possible?
All right. That's 40 feet.
I have 120 feet.
Well, that's your long range, though. So
Oh.
disadvantage on that.
30?
So that would be a disadvantage because you're at past your regular range.
Well,
Shoot mine.
If I move back a little, or I could shoot the ones that are directly in front of me in that way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be exactly 30 feet.
That's in range.
All right.
And so the other one I cannot reach is what you're saying.
I'm not saying you can't reach it. I'm just saying that it's long range for you, so therefore it's a disadvantage.
Right. So there's no other one I can attack within my range. is
Not
what you're
without
saying.
attacking it at disadvantage.
Okay. Can I move up a little bit then? Can I move this direction a little bit?
30. You can move there if you like.
And then I can attack with,
Then you can attack those.
okay. So I'm attacking one that's next to Tobiath and the other one that is next to Diony, excuse me. The one I'm Diony, the one that next to Diony is my main hand.
I want to be very clear. You don't have to pick your targets for your second attack
Oh, okay.
at the same time that you're picking your target for your first attack. So for example, this one is not on her currently. So if you're trying to get one off of Tobiath, you can roll first, see if you kill it.
Okay.
And if you don't kill it, you can do your second attack on that same one.
Okay.
I don't want you to think you have to choose your targets.
Okay.
Before, because your secondary attack is a bonus action
Yes.
and can be taken after your primary action.
All right, so we'll just do my primary attack here. That's a crit fail.
So
Thanks for trying.
perfect example.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll again, and let's see if we hit Tobiath.
That's a 20.
We hit Tobiath. Roger, roll some damage for Tobiath.
Didn't hit.
Sorry, Tobiath.
Twice?
Damage.
Wait, she got a 20.
No,
Yeah.
but she can't.
Oh,
she can't crit on a crit fail.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Would that also be sneak attack damage?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, I'd say it's a surprise.
Oh,
To her, not to Tobiath never saw
In
it
this
coming.
party, not so much.
I'm so sorry, Tobiath.
Goodbye, Tobiath.
You could stop trying now.
You still owe me your debt in death.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
All right. So
I
Nyx,
just took 7 points of damage.
so Nyx pulls a Laric and does 7 points of damage.
See, it could happen to anyone.
Sorry.
Now, would you like to also shoot him with your bonus action?
Yes, I would. Not him. The thing attacking him.
Miss.
19
Oh, thank
plus.
goodness.
Sorry.
That's a
6,
hit.
25.
That's a hit.
Great.
For how much damage?
8.
All right, and that one was already wounded, so he's dead.
Because she moved
The lesson is arrows are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You were giving her archery lessons again, weren't you? Well, he also bought those arrows in the back part of town.
All right. So, can I see the nest? It's close enough to the torch that I can see what's going on there.
Yes.
And can I see the creatures behind the nest, or are they outside of my range of blind vision? But
You're
not?
outside of your range,
So I
which
don't
is
know.
a good thing for you, because then you can actually hit them. Because you're blind shot.
Right, but do I know that they're there? I guess is my question.
Yeah, because you can hear them.
Okay.
Don't shoot him.
Are they? Sorry, and okay. Sorry. So I can't see them. But it sounds like the same creatures that we're fighting. It's not like.
Protect the babies!
I guess are they like flying babies? Are they?
You can't see them,
Right.
so you don't know.
So I don't know.
It
Okay.
sounded like baby.
Well.
So ignore everything happening here.
Yep.
Because she's not privy to your inner dialogue.
No. I know.
So you do have. I will give you a very teal-sounding voice
right.
that is part of your inner dialogue.
Right.
That is somehow interfering in there, but technically.
All right. Well, since I can't see them, and I feel like that egg has taken my fancy.
Well, I don't think. Did you see the egg? Roll perception. That was
Fellig.
Fellig that saw the egg.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll allow you to roll perception, and if you roll a 15 or higher.
I rolled an 18.
So yes, you do see that there is a nest full of eggs there, and there is one egg in particular that looks different than the others.
All right.
And you see a very worried teal going, "Don't kill the baby."
I will go and will it take my whole action to pick up the egg if I wanted to go do that?
I don't know.
I'll go pick up the egg.
It depends on what's going on when you get there, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
All right. So when you get there, you do see into the nests. Now that you're this close, there are 6 eggs. 5 of them are leathery and red and have kind of a scale pattern upon them, and they're opaque. One of them is not. It is. You can actually see through the egg, and the creature inside is pulsing a little bit, unlike the other 5 eggs that are there.
So it has like an inner light, and I can see through it. And does it look like an
I'll show you
embryonic?
exactly what it looks like.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you exactly what this little guy looks like. Looks exactly like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gross. It looks like Eelynn.
It actually doesn't look ugly when you're right up close to it. Looks kind of cute.
I'll pick it up.
When you attempt to reach your hand in, all 3 of these little guys jump you. Yes, they were protecting that nest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I should have seen this future in the time.
So let's see here.
That's not how it.
That's not how that works. Huh?
Yes, it is.
What is your AC?
17.
So that is a miss and a miss and a miss. All three miss you, but they all
very
are
high
swarming
dexterity.
around you, screaming at you, and flapping and making your life difficult.
Well, but I have the egg, right?
I don't know. Make a dex check
Okay.
to see if you can get through all the chaos. 'Cause they're purposely attempting to stop you.
Yay!
How sturdy is this egg? Because I rolled a crit fail.
Quit fail.
Yeah. Good
God.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, I'm going to.
I should drop
I'm
it.
going to judge
Yeah.
that you crush and destroy one of the other eggs.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how lucky.
Lucky.
Talk to me next round. Are you done there?
Well, do I get an attack or does
no,
that
that was
take
your
an
action.
Okay, cool. Then that's my that's my action, I guess.
Okay. On my turn, so I'm reaching. So sometimes these little boxes that have monsters in them, they have an upper part, which is the, oh man. And then they have a lower part, which is the,
Oh no.
I'm opening up the lower part here, which is the part. We got a mama dragon.
A mama really is down there.
Oh, not down there.
As she
what's up here?
crawls-
Oh, what was that? That's not a wall?
Oh, it certainly looked like it from where you were. But no, it looked like there's a crawl space under here where she had made some kind of a lair. And she crawled up under this and, she is not happy with you. Okay, so first of all, the 3 dragons that are on you get to attack you again because it's actually their turn. They had readied their action, so you triggered their action just before they got their turn up. So, all right. God, miss, you are so lucky right now.
Yeah, except for the whole crit fail thing on every roll.
That I hit 3. So that's 6 points of damage, and your movement rate is reduced by 10.
So those are like as big as the other ones that are attacking.
yeah.
So I thought that they were like babies in eggs. I didn't realize that they were. Cool.
In fact, they're actually a little bit larger than the other
Gotcha.
ones. They seem to be even more mature than the ones that you were mowing down over here. Yeah. Also, we've got the one. Oh no, he's just attached. So the only one else that I don't have attached is what is your AC?
17.
No.
Diony, I am only 12.
So that is a hit for 4 points of damage, and now that one's attached. All the other ones are currently attached, but we also have this one here, and this is a full-on Drake. So let's see here. She's going to try and bite you.
But that's not going
I
to
need
go well.
bigger dice.
We'll
There we
see.
go.
Need a bigger boat, too.
Oh my God, you're so ridiculously lucky right now.
Except when he's firing an arrow.
So I hit, but I did minimum damage. So I did 5 points of damage to you. Oh, and it roars at you, making a horrible sound.
Does it spit any dragon saliva on him? Or is it
A little
just-
bit, a little bit.
I've had worse things all over me.
Yeah, well, boy.
Stuff you paid
Diony.
for.
Boy, I
Worked in
really want to put a fog cloud all around what Laric's doing over here, but because I have 5 hit points, I think I have to deal with the guy who's on me, so I'm going to cast my cantrip of either Firebolt or Ray of Frost, and it is Ray of Frost with a
Lucky.
19. So let's see. That's going to be 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 8 damage.
That's enough to kill. All right.
And I say, yeah, and take that, because I'm going to cast that spell later into the time thingy.
Wow,
doing great.
that is exactly how he talks about
And
it.
then, since I'm no longer engaged, I would like to run straight towards where I saw that Nyx was headed because I know she can see more than I can.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm
Look,
gonna have you run
it's
this
me, a
straight.
Time Lord guy. In case the dragon
a
cares
lamp.
about that.
So yeah, you have the torch. So yeah, you do see an exit there.
Can I see anything beyond the exit?
I mean, not really.
Just the way out, eh? Does it look too small for a drake to pass through this opening?
Oh no, I mean the drake can squeeze through there for sure. It looks like, again, it's a hole in the wall that wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh, I really should have used one of my spell coin bumps to make that 19 a 20, but I didn't. Unless you want me to. It would have hit the same thing anyway.
Yeah, it would have just double killed it.
Okay. Cool, that's me.
All right, Fellig.
All right. Let's see here. I want to get the little filler off of me first. So, can I use one of my hand axes to just take a short swing
Sure,
at
you
it?
can take one of the hand axes from the belt at your side
And not a disadvantage.
whack it. No,
Okay.
no. If it's a one-handed weapon, it's no problem.
All right. So that would be a 22
That's a hit.
for 11 points of damage.
All right, so that's a kill. All right, so you are now no longer hindered.
I also have no light, though, right?
Oops.
That is correct. Although, what were you pointing your light at?
I'd say when we hear the sound of the very large creature, I'll be pointing my
All right, so the light
lantern
is
that
on the
way.
very large
Yeah.
creature. You can see what's going on over there.
Then guess where I'm going?
To the nest to pick up the egg.
No.
Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, let's see how you can do here without getting one. 15, 20.
I mean, can I also help Laric with his situation?
Do you have a second attack?
I don't. You're right. Never mind. He's on his own.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, you can make it all the way to here without getting any attacks of opportunity against you.
Okay.
Are you also going to attack?
He
No, I
did,
already
he
already
did his
attacked.
attack.
But on my turn, I can use my heal, right?
If you would like to do that, yeah.
Yeah, so I would go back up to max health, so... Because
Alright.
I can use that every round, right?
You use that once during your rage.
Oh. That I was not aware of. So I will not be using that at this point.
All right. Declyn. No, Tobiath.
Question: Can I use one of my vials as a bonus action because I'm not actually casting
Nope.
that spell? You sound pretty sure about that.
I'm very sure. I created the character, so yeah. I mean, I created the.
All right. Well, then in that case, I need to get this thing off of me first. So I will use a sacred flame. It's a dexterity saving throw for
Okay.
you. 14. Okay, and it's going to be a D8 of damage, 6 damage.
No.
I thought you said no, you didn't make it. I didn't.
No, I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
It made it so you missed.
So it's still on me.
Yep.
And it doesn't take half damage or anything like that when it fails.
I don't believe so. It's a cantrip.
okay.
Usually cantrips are.
I just
Pretty weak.
Yeah.
Figured the thing was nearly out. Yeah, that would have been enough to get rid of it.
It's funny that you didn't use the one that you used last round that hit both of them.
Well, but there's only one on me, and that one's more powerful. I was looking for the one with more points because there's only one,
Sure.
right? There's only one that's still on me?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Yes.
Part of it is they're incredibly dexterous,
Oh.
and they weren't all that constitutional.
Information that would have been helpful
And they were incontinent.
a few moments ago.
Sure.
Yeah, look out for the guano.
I didn't realize. I was thinking about hit
Well,
points to kill it off.
we learn through failure.
Yes, of course. Oh, then I have
learned that when you
so
were
much.
So smart.
Hey,
You still move 20 feet.
well, I feel like I want to keep this thing away from others, so why don't I? Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Well, Declyn is wounded. Do you
Yeah.
want to run away from him?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me get away from him. Let's move up to about where that square is. That
Really? You're pointing at your screen
No,
and
to that
telling me
to that-
about where that square
that,
is.
that flat area between me and the dragon is. So
One,
straight, straight left.
2, 3, 4. That's as far as you can get.
Great, that's it then.
All right. All right. Declyn.
Well, although I am wounded, I'm still going to try to take out that last one on him because he does owe me a life debt. And I
Sure.
will not let him die
Sure.
until he pays it back. So I will move there.
Kind of sounds like that debt goes both ways.
And
You have to
I
keep
will-
him alive too.
You're right.
Straddling the. You do not want them to come up right now, let me tell you.
No. So I will bite first. And I rolled a natural 1.
All right, roll again.
God, it's gonna hurt.
4.
That's fine. Anything above a 4 or below, or 16 or
17.
below, you're fine.
All right. So now I will swipe with my claws. And I do get a 24
That is a hit.
for 11 points of damage.
That is a kill.
Very nice.
Thank you. I owe you even more now.
I will move the remainder of my movement in between the 2 squares that you see.
All right, so you have a
two
movement
closest
of what,
squares.
60? Or no? 50?
I have a movement of 40 as a bear, but then 50 because
But
of my...
50 because
yes,
of
I have a
your
movement of
ear.
50.
Okay, so...
I'm still wounded, so I'm going to try to stay out of the fray for one more
So
round.
you've moved 15 feet, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Yes, please stop me right there.
Right there.
Back 1,
Back
if you don't
one?
mind, and I'm going
Sure.
to turn back into a human because my armor class is better.
And again, I'll remind those of you watching that because he's an animist, he can turn back and forth as a bonus action.
Pretty sweet.
Next up is Teal.
Yeah. All right. So there's a lot going on over there. My spells are not really that offensive, but I have an idea that will potentially distract. No, they're very safe. They're
Yes.
I don't- they're not blue.
They're
you know?
offensive in the fact that they are not very powerful. They're offensive that way.
They're powerful. They're just deep. They're defense. No, okay. So I want to move forward so that I am within 30 feet of the large drake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is as
And
far as
maybe
you can
closer to Declyn, if I could be.
go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are just within 30 feet right now.
Great. Can I be also up 2 squares?
Towards Declyn.
So that I was moving diagonally?
1, 2. Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm within range for a defensive thing if it gets a good attack, but right now what I want to do is cast Mage Hand and grab one of the eggs out of the nest.
Any egg in particular?
No, because you've already...
I
Larry's
did
already,
not grab it.
Oh, you
I
didn't
missed
grab
it. Yeah.
No, in
then
fact, he crushed right in front of the mother. Just crushed her egg like, take that.
Well, then I'll be grabbing the fancy egg.
You're going to grab the fancy egg?
Yeah.
All right. Make...
Does this require a check?
I guess not, because you're not having a swarm. I had him check because there was a swarm of things around him. So I think you're not hindered in any way, so you can go ahead and take it. I don't know about that.
I don't know about tossing this one.
Here,
Jason, if you want to...
Jason, do you want
sorry.
I don't want to throw this.
Get my stats.
A
It's
yoink.
kind of cute.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Aww. There's a little bugger in there. He's just sleeping.
That is your turn then, I'm assuming?
That works for me.
All right, Nyx.
All right, so I will say once you said it's a drake, not a dragon. So like what?
So in Lear, dragons, actual dragons, are a pretty big deal. They're
Right.
super high level, powerful creatures.
Right.
And there are 8, I believe, dragons that are kind of at the top of the heap. Most of the dragons, as you think of them in Dungeons and Dragons, are called drakes.
Okay.
So this is a drake. If you want to roll on nature, you can maybe find out what kind.
I could try, but we'll see what happens here. That's not gonna do anything. 4.
Nope.
Scaly.
All right.
Not even sure if it's a drake anymore.
Wonderful.
It's a mermaid.
Honestly, Nyx is feeling pretty like I've never seen anything like this before in my life, and just a twinge of fear as well.
Sure.
She feels very exposed at the moment, so she's going to use her movement and her cunning action dash to go through the hole, the exit, and wait on the opposite side of the hole.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Not running away.
You don't want to fire first.
Kinda looks like it.
I would like to fire first. Yes, I would.
So you are at disadvantage because it's more than 30 feet away.
Well, you can do it in the middle of the move.
I could do it in the middle of the move, though, right?
Well, you could move first and then do your dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so you can shoot it there.
All right, let's see if I hit. 16, 22.
All right, and you don't get advantage or your
Sneak attack?
Because there's no one next to it.
10.
All right.
As good as you can.
Who needs sneak attack?
Exactly. That's the most damage you've done, and that's the first time you haven't had sneak attack. Now you can do your dash action if you like.
Yes, and I'd like to dash. I'm not leaving. I'm just
Hiding.
No, not
here?
entirely. Yes, just right around the corner there.
All right.
And so Zin still has movement, correct?
Yes.
If possible, I'd like her to jump, or if she doesn't need to jump, I'd like to move her more towards the dragon. Thank you.
Do you want to know what you see in that room?
Well, yes, I would like to know what I see.
All right, so the blackness is so, that means it's so deep you can't see the bottom. So it's down, 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 to down, to down, down, down. This looks to be a broken passage. You think it might have been the continuation of this passage, and it is continuing down. If you can make it all the way that way off the table, that looks like it's a continuation of the passage.
All right.
All right. Diony. Oh, hold it. No, Laric.
I'd like to scoop up one of the other eggs and hold my dagger to it.
Make a dex check.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No! Stop it! Stop it!
I squish it with another one. This is unreal.
Well, now this time, because you were trying to threaten the egg.
Yes.
So you end up grabbing a branch and pulling it toward you. Like, I got this branch. You threaten the branch. You threaten to kill that branch.
I'm gonna kill this branch so bad.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark. Yeah, sure. It's running. It's 2 nat ones in a row. Oh, well, at least I wasn't aiming at Declyn.
I haven't been keeping track. Have you rolled more nat ones than any of us? Maybe
Yes.
Combined, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. It's pretty astounding.
It is amazing.
I think it's honestly at the beginning of every day she should just cast her.
I have been thinking about it.
This
should do it out of combat.
He'd be absolutely deadly. Like if.
Oh yeah. It would become a nat 20. I've been every combat. I'm like, should I use my whole turn just to cast fumble proof?
Perhaps we
But
could
then I don't get to
fashion
roll.
some sort of permanency and an item for him.
Sure, and just I think at the beginning of every day that should just be your fortune
We'll be doing
spell.
that tonight.
First level fortune spell.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
So that was my brilliant
Fortunately,
plan.
that was your action.
Yes. Well.
You want to do any movement that will cause you to get attacked by 3 creatures or 2 creatures?
No, but I will use my second wind to regain some hit points.
That's, I think, very smart.
Yes. I'm sure if I could crit fail this, I would.
If only we had a healer.
Yes.
I'm trying to get there.
All right. I did 4 points of damage back.
Okay. So, literally, the only targets left are attacking you. That's what's awesome about this. You did just kill one of their
Oh, yeah.
siblings. So miss, and what did you say?
17.
17. So that is just a hit for 7 points of damage. But that's not the bad thing. So that's that. Now, this is when These things are about to get very real.
Because they were so.
They were so fake before.
Yeah.
Well, no, at this point, actually, it hasn't been that bad.
There's 2 more dragons inside the hole that we saw.
This Drake,
Are there? Dragons?
this Drake
Zin saw.
rears back
On a fail.
and, taking a deep breath, breathes fire,
Wow.
Yay.
hitting all of you.
Wow.
Oh my
Didn't the
gosh.
Drake move away? Doesn't Fellig get a
No,
attack?
Fellig is not next to the. He couldn't make it all the way next to the
There's
Drake.
one
Oh,
square
I see.
between.
Okay.
All right, so this is a lot of dice I'm rolling for your level.
Oh, wow.
Well, this was one of those things where it's like they might just run.
Well, it's a good thing I only take half damage on fire.
Yeah, it is. You might be standing after this is done.
Yeah.
Do we get to make any kind of a
Okay,
check, or is
so-
this just something that's happening to us?
Dexterity saving throws,
Dexterity.
everybody.
Wait, what is it?
Dexterity saving
Dexterity
throws.
saves.
I don't think you're far
No,
away.
I'm out. I'm not in it.
Well,
I think
the
this is
blessing's
more hit
helpful.
points than any of you have.
Blessing.
Now, there is the option to run.
And you have
Oh, I
you
love
have
that.
blessing.
Now.
I'm not going to
no,
get to take it.
Not after the. I mean, after
What,
this.
what did we
fine.
roll here, guys?
I have a 9.
It's a good old.
So, Fellig, that's a fail.
12 for me.
That is a fail.
No.
24.
That is a success.
Well, I'm just gonna.
And
11.
that is a fail. All of those of you who failed take 23 points of damage.
Holy moly!
So,
Hey,
Now, if
11
that's
or
double.
12? 11 or 12?
11 for you.
Quick
And 11 for you.
question. What happens if this literally kills me?
So,
Because it does.
TPK! Campaign over!
if you
It's a
take
fun run, I think.
enough damage to kill you,
Yeah.
then someone better do something before it gets back around to your turn.
coming.
So they have before your turn comes around
Yep.
to save you. If they do not, you are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then.
Because that would be double your max.
Yes,
Yeah.
if he
Okay.
took
I'm safe.
double his maximum hit points under.
Are you okay? So
You have to be. You have to.
I had 8 left over.
Yeah.
You did 23 to me. So after I get to 0, you still did 15 more, and my
Right.
max is 11.
No, so then you're not dead.
I thought if it
No, you
hit.
would need 22.
22.
Oh, it needs 22?
22,
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it had
Yeah.
to go under my max in negative.
No, it has to be double to kill you in one blow.
Yeah. I mean,
You're-
the amount of damage you did was double my hit points. Was more than double my.
yes, but it wasn't double
Right.
your hit points in a negative
Okay.
to the negatives.
Well, in that
you're
case,
still-
I'm just unconscious.
Are you-
I'm fine.
are you 2 up?
Taking
I'm
a
up.
nap.
No,
You're
I'm
I'm
down.
up.
You're down. All right. Okay.
Is there a way that I could fold down on the dagger though, as I go down the life bringer?
Could I say one thing?
Yes.
As I'm hit with
Is it?
as I'm hit with the flames, it's the castle act. As I'm hit with the flames, I go, why did they keep trying to grab the eggs? Why didn't they just attack the damn thing?
Yeah, that's a good question.
A little obsessed with the
The
eggs.
egg is immune to fire.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
This is my friend, by the way. I'm keeping this forever.
All right.
It's very cute.
That's it for my turn.
Thank goodness.
Diony?
I'm wondering if I can go up to this top left corner and get not in the dragon's line of sight, but still reach. Whatever, it's fine. Okay.
Your bigger problem is you have 3 people down.
But one has no offensive spells, so I'm wondering. Let's see, whose turn is next that would be helpful to get to attack on their turn? Are you down, Fellig?
No, I'm up.
You're up, okay. Tobiath, are you down?
No, I'm up, but I have a major healing task before me. I don't think I'll be attacking.
Yeah, and then
I'd say Declyn.
Declyn, you're down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very down.
Can I I want that dagger because I have no way to heal. So the dagger is the only way that I could help get someone up. But
So
I would
you
provoke
can-
opportunity, and I have 5 hit points.
So, so you can run over to him. Is the dagger somewhere on you obvious?
Yes.
In your sheath, he said.
So if it's just in a sheath and you know where it is, and you would, you actually do have enough movement to make it to him, and then to Declyn, and to stab Declyn.
Let's go.
All right. So you
Yes,
run
the stabby
over,
dagger. The healing.
grab the dagger, move to here. Now I'm going to get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so here's the thing about that.
I know.
What if they never knew I was engaged in combat with them? You know? Do they even know about me? Wait, I could be a friend. So that didn't work.
No. However, I missed.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
It was close though.
Watch
11.
your eye. Watch your right eye, Dan.
Excuse me. I'd love to see a big squirrel again someday. And then I just.
Now do you stab him as hard as you can?
Yeah, big time.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Clear.
So, for all intents and purposes, the
Fiction.
dagger is a +1 dagger. So how much damage do you do?
Ooh, I got a 6 for my dagger. Oh wait, this dagger's a +1.
Yeah, so it'd be
okay,
7.
5.
Yeah, it'd be plus your bonus. It'd be as if you were attacking him with a +1 dagger. So you would do normally 7 damage, correct? Because you have +2 with daggers, correct?
Yes.
Is that my
Yes.
Okay. So it's the amount of damage you would do with the dagger
+1.
plus
That's 7 healing.
if it was a +1 out. So you take 7 healing. I should mention, by the way, when using this Lifelender dagger, backstab damage counts.
What's that mean?
So if a thief is using that dagger and attacks somebody with it who is incapacitated, they would also get their bonus damage that they would get from
That's a
backstab.
great weapon.
Yeah.
Or
Someone
great
should
healing.
have it. It was a
Great
thief.
healing weapon. So it's a great healing weapon. It's a really good healing weapon in the hands of a thief. All right.
Yeah, wow.
So 7 hit points back, and you are back up.
I had the strangest dream.
I hope you'll forgive me for the whole stealing precious medallion thing now. Anyway, see you at squirrel time.
Then now we're back to Fellig.
What is the condition of these things on Laric? Like they're still attacking him even though he's prone?
There is one still on him. The other 2 are no longer on him. That's why this one snapped at her. So this one, I shouldn't make it seem like they're down. They're not. So this one is still on him. These 2 are up. You have one that is next to you, and the other one is not. Well, actually, no, they're both next to you. They're both within 5 feet of you.
No, this is not good. I have to go after the big dragon.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna get attack. You're gonna get 2 attacks of opportunity if you do that.
I am irrational in rage.
Right, but you still know that you're going to get 2 attacks of opportunity if you do that.
That sounds like a rational thought process.
All right. Actually, you're just going to get 1 attack of opportunity as long as you skirt around this one and don't actually leave its area of threat.
You have an egg, right?
All right. So here you go.
egg.
Moving there.
The good egg. Got it.
You're going to get an attack of opportunity. What's your AC?
15.
That is a miss. So it misses you.
And I'm also healing myself 7.
All right.
So I'm back up to 18.
So that's your enhancement
Yes.
that you get during your rage.
One of my 2 enhancements.
Yeah, one of the 2 that you can do 1 enhancement per rage. And right now you have a choice of 2 and you took healing. All right, so you can not enhance your rage again, is what I'm saying.
I cannot.
All right, would you like to attack the Drake?
I would.
Go for it.
Okay, so that is a 17
That is a hit.
for 16 points of damage.
Wow. Nice. Doesn't seem to do a whole lot to him, but.
Oh no.
The Drake sort of bends its head toward you and like, oh, now I notice you. All right. Let's do this. Tobiath.
I'm going to move up next to Tyll so that I can touch him.
Which one?
The real one, the down one.
That's how you know.
So that I can touch him and cure wounds.
All right.
And it's a D8 plus my plus 4, so it's 3 and 4, so 7 points.
All right, you're back up, Tyll.
Sorry, I left you earlier, but
No, you came through in the end. It's cool. Are we done? Is it dead? Oh, it's not.
no.
Cool.
No.
Okay.
And can I consult with him before I make a move with the move or not? Are we going to run or are we going to fight? What do you think?
I mean, I
just
just
woke
run.
up.
Like,
I'll stay.
All right.
I'll stay. I'm not decided yet.
All right, so you'll stay there. Declyn.
All right, I would like to stand. I will spring into action.
All right.
And
That's half your
please-
movement rate.
What's that?
Half your movement rate to stand.
Yes. And then please, if you could move me 15 feet over,
To
I would
there.
like to cast Thunder Wave.
Got it.
Avoiding Fellig, but hitting the smaller one and the Drake.
Can you avoid Fellig? What is your area of... I'm trying to figure out if you can hit Fellig.
Well,
I mean,
it's a 15-foot cube, but can I place the cube anywhere, or does it have to emanate from me?
all right, are you trying to hit these 3 little guys or
Nope,
the Drake?
I'm trying to hit the Drake.
Just the Drake? Mm-hmm. So I
It'd be
don't
great
know...
to hit the little guys if I could, but if not, if I could,
Right.
if I have to keep moving to the other side of Fellig to just hit the
I
Drake.
don't think you can hit the other guys and the Drake. I think you can either hit just the Drake and not Fellig or Laric. You could hit the Drake, the little guys, and Fellig and Laric,
Let's not do that.
or you could hit all the little guys and Laric. So
not do that.
I would imagine you're going to hit just... Or you could
I
also
need you at the
hit-
time being.
What if he had gone south instead of west?
So if you'd gone here, 1, 2, 3. Nope, you wouldn't have been far enough to... Oh no, you have a ridiculous movement rate.
Right. Could I move
So you
1,
could have
2,
gone-
3, and then move one over closer so that
So
I'm...
your movement rate is 60, right? Mm-hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you could hit, you could be here and hit just the Drake.
Right. And actually, would I take out the rest of the eggs too?
Yeah, you're gonna be taking out the rest of the eggs. But I mean, well, you could probably skirt the eggs.
What happened with the mage hand with the crystal egg?
He's got it.
He's got it.
Got it.
Yeah, but you were unconscious for a moment.
Well, the mage hand's
Oh,
not
they
there
brought it to
anymore,
you?
but
Yeah,
He's
you
got it
already
in
had
his pouch.
Gotcha.
yeah, the mage hand is gone.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm casting Thunder Wave on the Drake, and it needs a DC of 15. And that would be saving throw of...
What is his, yeah, what's
It
the
is, sorry, Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
Wish I could give him disadvantage.
Well, he saved.
All right, well, he takes 2 points of thunder damage.
2.
Boy.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
And
Best
no.
laid plans.
So that is literally the worst. He has a lot on con,
That was the
unfortunately.
worst thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah, sorry. It was so close to being a critical fail, but it wasn't. Right, Tyll.
Yes. I would like to make a quick nature check to see what I know about drakes. Because specifically what I want to know is, are they intelligent?
Go ahead.
14.
Because you're not studied in it, you didn't roll high enough for me to tell you what kind of drake it was.
Right.
Because I will give you this: some drakes are intelligent, some are not.
Yeah.
You don't know what kind of drake this is, so it's hard for you to answer that question.
That's fair.
Definitely vulnerable to cold.
Just so you know at home, again, if you are proficient in certain skills, you can gain things that you can't if you're not proficient in those skills. Because I've always felt that having proficiency in a skill should give you more interesting choices and things you can do with that skill. So if you don't have proficiency in a skill, it's much more difficult for you to get that kind of information. So that's why I said that. And of course, Tyll is literally proficient in every intelligence thing except for nature.
It didn't come up in my
Yeah,
studies.
because when would you be in this kind of a situation?
Yeah.
You skipped Drake class.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? I was an intern in a city. I didn't really think I was going to be needing it.
All right, so
I'm going to be casting a frostbite since cold has worked well against these creatures. Well, against the other creatures anyway. We'll see if it works well against these two.
He did breathe fire. So
Yeah, and also that.
That's a good sign.
So this spell is coming from tomorrow, basically. So it's going to have a DC 15 saving throw of Constitution.
Constitution again.
Yes.
Oof. Okay. Nope. That one bubbled on a 1 and went to a 19.
No.
Stop
When you say no, it
Stop
really
bubbling
makes
and
me
wobbling.
think like,
It says
I
bubbling
didn't save.
stuff.
Nope, that doesn't. No,
I know.
I'm getting my hopes up.
I meant no, it didn't work for you.
Yeah. I'm also going to run away
All right, where are you going?
as far north as I can get, I think.
So, one,
Hold
two,
on.
three, four,
Stop there.
5.
I do
Six?
still want to be within 30 feet of it.
Well, that's
So not as far north,
Then
but
you can't run. You're at 30 feet.
well, no, but diagonally I can be.
Well, 1, 2, 3.
Listen, Pythagoras isn't a thing, okay? In D&D.
Like, because let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, you can go there and
Is there
still be
cover
within
of
it.
that rock?
Did his thunder wave affect the eggs?
No,
Or was
because
it not?
he didn't want to affect the egg,
Right,
so
okay.
he could
Cool,
angle
cool.
it so that it wouldn't.
Okay, that's as far as I can be while still being able to do my glitch. If I
Okie
need
doke.
to. That's me.
All right, that's it for Teal. Nyx, you still cowering in the corner?
I'm not cowering.
Looks
I
like you're
am
cowering.
figuring out my next move from a distance.
All right. Are you still figuring out your next move in a cowardly way?
No, not a coward. I'm a rogue. I do not want to be in the middle of that, as we well know.
Sure.
So I peek out from around the corner there, and I do shout out to my compatriots. I think we should run. There's a path this way. Follow my voice. But I do also.
You idiot!
Idiot. Can she reach in terms of range from where she is? Probably not.
Well, at disadvantage.
So, that rock over there, if she goes behind it, can she use that as cover?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You are just shy. You would have to get all the way over here to be able to be within 30 feet of it.
She'll do it.
All right, let's see if she can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yep, you can.
And she aims her crossbow at the dragon.
All right.
That is a 22.
That misses. Now it hits. I just want to see the look on your face. That hits.
Okay. Let's do sneak attack damage on that one.
Yes, and you can't get sneak attack damage because Fellig is right there.
13.
13 damage. All right. Now it looks like it's actually starting to take, some significant damage here.
All right. Offhand attack again. That's not as successful. We'll see what happens. 14.
That is a miss.
All right. And then I just continue to duck behind cover.
Okie doke. Laric, would you like to make a death saving throw,
I would,
please?
but I also, as the consciousness sort of flickers out, as I'm, I actually want to smile to myself, and no, if it's my time, at least I had friends to go with.
Oh.
And then I roll a 19.
Nice.
That is one save. One of
Not
the
your
three.
time.
Real quick, I did still want to move Zin. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Sure, sorry.
I'd like to move her closer to the dragon, of course. So as far as she can go.
15, 20, 25, 30. All right. That is very lovely. I should mention, by the way, for those of you who have not healed him yet, he is the only person here that if he dies cannot be brought back from the Black Gate. The Black Gate, by the way, is the term that is used for death. Everyone passes through the Black Gate to go to the afterworld. And if he does so, he cannot be brought back. All right. The bad guy's turn. Or I should say the dragons who have every reason to.
The wild animals
So this
whose
one-
lair we've
Yes.
invaded.
We just walked into their lair and started killing everything.
Yeah. So this one here is going to attack Zen and find out that Zen cannot be attacked.
Pretty useful.
What's your AC?
12.
6 points of damage.
I'm dead.
You're down.
No.
Don't know if you're dead. And
But I
you
can do
dragon-
something so cool. Wait, can I just as a reaction stab myself lightly? Yeah, okay.
But the dagger can clatter to the floor
Sure does.
for someone else to try and bring you back before your turn.
Or forget as
It's
we
my
run
turn.
away.
I was going to say, now it's your
Would
turn.
the bad guys do that for me? Be nice.
All right. So let's see if I get my breath weapon back, shall we?
Not.
Nope. 5 or 6. 5 or 6 to get it
Thank
back.
goodness.
All right. So instead, I'm just going to bite Fellig.
Thanks.
Need a much bigger die. What's your AC?
15.
I hit you for 5 points of piercing damage.
So two-
that would be only 2.
2 points. Copy.
I'm going to try to stop him from being able to do anything. I'm going to make him glitch.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
So, this is from far in the future, so he needs to make a DC 18 wisdom saving throw.
So
avoid
wisdom.
glitching.
He's not really good at that. I'm going to roll this out on the table too. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal because if that can make a huge difference here.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, it's not on the camera.
Oh, you don't see it?
Nope, sure don't.
It's out there. 7?
Yeah.
7. So that
Nelly.
is a fail.
He bites. It seems like it's going to go right for your neck, and it goes past your neck.
Yeah.
So no damage, right?
No
No
damage.
damage. The dragon is now glitching.
But you can attack him
And
while he's
all
glitching.
other melee attacks that it makes will fail.
So you can now freely move away from it if you want. But all right.
I can't.
The Diony.
Is down. So
Diony is dying.
Dioning.
Dying.
14.
Huh?
14.
All right. That is a successful death saving throw. Fellig.
All right. I got no choice. I would like to use my inspiration.
You want to wait and see if you fail first, or?
Oh, I thought you had to choose beforehand.
No.
Why did you get to go?
That's the nice thing about inspiration.
okay.
Inspiration, after you miss, you can choose to use it and roll again.
Okay.
I lied to
Also,
him. That's
but-
why he thought that.
Could, because some of his companions have, as far as in his eyes, been slain by the Drake, could he now activate his vengeance power?
No, but that would be awesome. But he can't change his target of vengeance.
Okay.
Yeah. No, his target of vengeance is decided upon at character creation. But yeah.
Just thought I'd ask.
However, if this dragon wiped the whole party out, I might allow that to happen. So fingers crossed.
24.
44 to hit.
24
24. Yes, that's a hit.
with 11 points of damage.
Yeesh. All right, now it's getting serious. Now the Drake is starting to look pretty beat up.
Good.
All right.
I'm doing my job.
Tobiath.
I'm going to move over to Diony. I'm going to grab the dagger, but I have a question because of my limited motions or options. If I stab her, is that my entire turn, or can I still
Yep.
cast a spell?
Nope.
If it's a bonus action.
Can I take a bonus action? Because I haven't. I've always been limited in that, and I'm not clear on it.
Sure.
So how would I?
He has healing word. It's a bonus action spell.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Does he?
But that's a bonus action spell.
He took healing word as well as okay.
He's a cleric. He has all spells.
I know that.
And packed it,
But
yes.
he has cure wounds as already.
Right, and I have healing word in a vial. which I would have to cast
Okay.
as a separate action. So
here's the thing. Putting a bonus action spell in a vial won't help you because it takes an action to activate a vial.
okay.
So you can't activate a vial as a bonus action, even
has
if the
to be
spell
the
is a
action.
bonus action. That is correct.
It seems like the best move would be to use the dagger then, because then I can still have this as another healing. I do one healing and I save a healing. Does that make the most sense to do that?
It all depends. I doubt. What's your ability with a dagger?
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh,
well,
you mean I might miss her? Or what? Oh,
No,
it's a-
I'm not afraid that you're going to miss her. I'm just afraid you're not going to do much damage.
And how do I calculate that?
It's gonna
Or
be dexterity, so it's 1d4 plus 3.
a D4 plus 3.
All right, that's not bad.
So I'm trying to save things because we might need them.
No, I
So,
understand.
All right, I will do that. I'll move. Do I have to move next to her? I do, and I'm there. And it's a D4, which is one of these, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Plus 3.
yeah.
Okay, and whoops. It is a 1 plus 3, so 4.
So four hit points back.
Shake it off.
I was holding a spell. What?
Would it help if I grab her by the shoulder and shake her a little bit? No? All right.
So I'm at 4 hit points.
And that, are you going to move?
What's my distance to the big bad? The guy that Drake?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I will move to the other side of Diony, a little further away, but still within range of her if I need to. So
Of who?
yeah, up
I healed
diagonally.
you so I could stand behind you.
No,
Love
up towards the doorway, up that way, so I can still hit the dragon if I need to. Yeah, right in there. That's good. So I'm a little further out of his range,
All right.
I guess.
Okie dokie. Declyn.
I would like to transform into a bear and move within 5 feet of the Drake.
You pretty much, when you don't even have to move, I don't think, when you transform into a bear.
Great.
I think you're pretty much there.
I will attempt to bite it first.
All right.
Unfortunately, that was just a 12,
That's a miss.
but I will then attempt to swipe at it, and that is a 23
That is a hit for how much?
for 11 points of damage.
How would you like him to die?
I would like, with one fell swoop of my bear-like gigantic arm, we're in an enclosed space, right? There's not an open ceiling?
That's correct.
I would like to swoop him up, throw him on the ceiling, have him splatter on the ceiling and stay there.
Sure. We'll say there are some stalactites,
Yeah.
correct? Up on the ceiling that help you facilitate that. And the mighty cavern drake, actually, is thrown up and stuck to the ceiling. When that happens, its remaining children freak out. So you may get an attack of opportunity, Leif, against this one.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's a 24 for 7, 11, 13 points of damage.
That one's dead. You may get an attack of opportunity, Diony.
Oh, whoa, did not expect. Okay, so I have to switch my dagger hand, but a 6 won't be enough.
No. So that one goes away, and I don't think there's anybody who has an attack and can do. So these two make their ways down there and go down into the hole and disappear.
Oh no, it's going towards the other mother and father that are down there.
Yeah, it's going to wake up the mother and father that are down there.
We can leave now.
We gotta go.
Are we grabbing more eggs? What are we doing? There are the eggs, finally!
Tobiath?
Free to grab!
Well, you still have somebody who's dying.
Could you maybe help out our boy Laric here? He's a little worse
Yes.
for wear. Oh, wait, hold on. I stab.
All right, so how much
he
damage
has
do you
the
do?
dagger.
I'm gonna do
has the
it.
dagger.
Except I have the dagger.
Here.
Well, do you take the dagger from it?
Oh,
Do you
sorry.
take the dagger from it?
Yeah.
Somebody who's good at stabbing.
Yes, why
I
don't
did
you're a
not
better
do a
stabber
good
than me.
stab, but I did roll
Could
the
I try
die,
to
so I feel
stab?
like I should tell the truth. I did 4.
All right.
Well, Diony, do you take the dagger and stab it?
Nope.
You don't.
I just that was yours, so I shouldn't be rolling it if I'm
It's a
not.
weird little Dungeons and Dragons walk of shame that you
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
I think that I might want to give him more points than the dagger. I will cure wounds on him.
All right,
okay?
so you're gonna.
What? Why? What?
I was going to try to.
Oh, then by all means. Yes,
if
please.
So make 2 more death saving throws as they're talking.
Oh my
I made one.
Yeah.
Why is it indecisive?
Missed one.
All right, so he's dying as you guys are discussing this.
Go.
All right. So.
You don't need to roll to hit. 'Cause he's...
Right. So it's
4.
Roll the damage and your sneak attack damage.
1d4 plus 4 plus my sneak attack. 3, 6, 79, 10. 10?
and it's a +1 dagger, so you get an extra one.
11.
Yeah.
11 points of healing back.
Good to see you.
Friends.
We should get out of here, but also,
You now know what the texture of the black gate looks like.
Yeah.
should we just keep stabbing each other with this thing?
To heal up?
Yeah.
Stab me.
All right, so
I don't know that we should.
who are you going to stab next then?
Who needs healing?
I need to heal.
Wait. No,
I do, but I don't want to be first on this.
Are we complete morons? Or do we know that sometimes magical items have limited usages before they disintegrate? Or are we morons?
I
I don't know.
Are you asking me a question you want me to answer? or-
I can tell you I'm a moron. Stab me.
All right, then. Don't have to ask me twice. 3, 7, 8. You're welcome.
All right, I
there limited
gotta
uses?
hand this card over to. I want to hand this card over to Dan specifically. Dan, and read that card out loud, would you?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Let's see.
Just read it out loud.
Yeah, this normal seeming steel dagger, when thrust into a living creature, does not do damage, but instead heals for the intended amount. The dagger functions in this manner 5 times. At which point it must be used to do damage 5 times to refuel its healing capabilities.
Oh.
In all other ways, this functions as a +1 dagger.
So how many check marks are at the bottom there?
There are 5 check marks at the bottom.
So you can erase those 5 and add 1 as you do how much damage?
Wasn't it 7 or so?
I thought you said 8.
It was 8.
As you do 8 points of damage to him,
Fellig.
and the cycle renews.
To be fair, you asked for it.
I was terrified that somebody was going to use that on somebody who was down.
Oh.
Because I'm like, oh, that's going to be really bad. And you just got to 5 when you brought him up, and I'm like, oh, okay. So the next time, hopefully, and then that's just hilarious. So now the card is given out. You
So
now know
it has
everything there's
infinite
still about that.
uses.
All right.
So, now we
does,
know how that
that's-
works, and knowledge is always useful.
Shouldn't it be with the dagger?
Now let's leave this room.
Yes.
But also, can we agree from now on, no loot grabbing in the middle of a fight? Once you win the fight, then you grab the loot.
Yeah, I was trying to use the egg to hold off the Drake, but I grabbed a stick.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what happens. You go for an egg, but you get the stick.
Get the stick. Yep.
I had
We
a
almost
similar.
all got the stick.
I had a
As the
similar
great
thought, but then
idiom
I
goes.
saw this adorable creature, and I couldn't possibly. So, that's just how it is sometimes.
Oh.
I hope it was worth it.
Yeah.
Should we
When
move
it
on?
has
Is that
me-
a small creature?
There's a creature inside of it. I can see it.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
I'm also just going to stab the eggs, the unbroken eggs, on the way out.
Oh.
Say, it's your
you
time.
could use the
it's
healing
your time.
dagger.
It's your time.
You could use the healing dagger
There
and
we
then
go.
be healing again.
How many were there?
Oh, yeah.
I think just 2 left.
There were 4 left. Yes, I thought.
So there were 6 in total. He squished 1, then grabbed a stick.
Oh, there were.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could stab him with this and get
No,
the
that's-
healing back.
That's what he did.
Oh, with these. Oh, okay.
It's all
You
right.
stab off
Yeah,
one?
let's let her do it with
No,
with
you're
the
fine.
You've got the dagger.
Okay. I
Go
stabbed
for it.
them.
You're stabbing all 4 of the eggs?
I guess so, yes.
4 check marks?
Yeah, 4 check marks.
Did you check if they were poisoned first?
No,
What?
but
It
you're
doesn't
going to
matter.
kill yourselves when you find out how much those were worth.
Well, there's 1 left.
No! Wait, let me have that.
No, there isn't.
Oh.
That's all of them.
We know this one. We have this one.
You got that one. But yeah, you just
Why'd you tell us that after?
just destroyed 4 cave drake eggs. All right.
I'm gonna grab Eelynn by the arm and say, wow, this is the worst thing ever. I'm gonna go do some timey-wimey stuff now. And I imagine she recoils in some way. Oh, right. And then I drop disguise self.
Okay. So you are now leaving this room behind?
Oh, yes.
Where do we go
There's a
now?
path up this way.
Rest. We go find somewhere to rest.
Yes.
Did the compass point us that way?
Well, we can check. I look at the compass to see if it's pointing us in that direction.
Well, there's not really. There are only two directions that you could have from here, and the compass points back in the direction that you came from.
But that's because we were on a different path and then it was all messed up, and so we had to go this way. And so now it would make sense that we have to go forward, to continue at least, and we're backtracking to go the other way. So it's not like it's going to do anything better for us.
I think you're tired.
I think we're all tired. Should we take a rest? That was
Not
a pretty
here.
big battle.
Well, no, because the other mom and dad are
I
in the
know, we're not
premises.
saying right here. I'm saying in general, we should take a rest, not here, in a safe spot.
Let's go forward till we find a safe spot.
I will say, I will let you roll perception from where you are.
About the
15.
So you do actually see where the dragon came from under here. So you do see that there's some kind of a place under that.
Is there stuff under there?
Eggs.
or
Like
shiny
hoardy
things.
stuff.
I just wonder what drakes and dragons are known for, but you guys can leave.
No.
I'm gonna go in the lair.
Is there stuff under there? I go check.
You go check?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to check as well.
Yeah. There's some treasure down there. I'm like, you're gonna destroy the eggs and then leave. And I'm like,
We need Henry's money.
okie dokie then.
So we're all looking to see what's down there?
I don't know how many of you are going down there.
I'm
go
looking
down.
down there too.
So
'cause I'm dead.
it's kind of like a volcanic tube almost, because it goes down about 30 feet before it gets to a small, I would say like a larger nest kind of area. And yeah, there looks to be a variety of objects that seem to have been pulled from other parts of Babbage's hall. There are a ton of torches in here. So it looks like it has gone throughout parts of the hall and torn the torches off the wall and brought them back, maybe because there's metal attached to the torches, or again, I don't think anybody ever.
I'm going to
we can
replace my
do a
torch.
nature check for those of you who haven't done nature checks now to see if you know much about cavern drakes.
Nat 1.
Nope.
15.
16.
Well, I think you already rolled.
Oh, did I?
20.
Okay.
I have 20.
So the 15 and the 20, yeah, that was a cavern drake, and cavern drakes do have a tendency to dig metals and gems and stuff out of cavern walls, and they hoard them just like most dragon types do.
And certain human types.
Is there perhaps some armor laying around that it might have gotten from a person wandering through the halls?
There isn't. But most of what you find there are mundane type of things that don't really have much interest.
I can replace my spent torch,
It
though?
is a lot. Oh yeah, there are tons of torches here.
So I'm going to replace my
There are
spent
probably well over 100 torches here, if not more.
Can I take a backup torch?
Yeah, do you want some torches?
I guess
There
I'll take
is
one.
a ton
That's too many
of
to carry.
iron.
We could never carry 100 torches.
There's a ton of iron and a ton of basically worthless quartz-type crystal. Again, the Iron Mountains aren't really known for gems, but they're known for huge amounts of iron. But within all of this is this little thing right here. It looks to be a empty glass chest.
Empty? Why
Yeah.
would the dragon keep this? I would like to check for any sort of trap.
All right, so as your fingers touch the way your fingers are touching, one of the panels there are 12 panels there that do not have something blocking it, if you count on there. When your finger touches one of the panels, it lights up for a moment.
Ooh. I touch the other panels.
So as you touch panels, one more lights, let's see here. One more lights up, and then the next one you lights up does not light up.
Check to see if there's any magic on there. It seems suspicious.
It does.
Puzzle box.
Yeah.
I try and open it.
Go ahead. Opens up, it's empty.
Coins, 200
Right.
gold to be specific.
There's a combination.
So yeah,
It seems like
I
it.
guess which was the one that lit up was this one.
Sure.
So then I'm gonna go and do each of them in turn until and see if.
So you miss, let's see how many you're going to miss in a row here. So it takes you, actually, where's the 12-sided die? That's the way to do this. So 2,
So
and
you're like
so you
playing-
get up to 3.
So you're playing Simon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so now you're up to 3.
Okay, so I'm up to. Okay. Well, then maybe we should maybe do this during a rest, unless we're resting here.
No.
I don't think this is a good place to rest. There's dragons about.
So other than that, unless you want copious amounts of ore or quartz,
That's it.
then it doesn't seem that, or torches galore.
I'll take just one piece of quartz that looks extra special.
Sure. Nice piece of quartz. I mean, it's not completely worthless. You probably have a piece of quartz about the size of your hand that's worth about 5 gold pieces.
Ooh.
So it's something.
Yeah, I'll grab a couple torches since I don't have any.
I'll take some quartz pieces. I'll take
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Okay, so you can take again like big chunks of quartz. They're heavy.
Oh, they're heavy? Then I'll
I mean,
take
they're
just-
heavy. I mean, big chunks. Like even quartz is practically worthless. I mean, you're gonna have a big chunk of it. You know.
Can I take a dragon egg?
Huh?
They're
Can I
all
take
done.
a dragon egg?
All the dragon eggs are gone.
But I'd like to have a dragon egg.
Then you'll have to talk to him. He's the one with the dragon egg.
Well, that's the cute dragon egg. I'd like to have that.
Well, you'd have to take a closer look at that dragon. But yeah.
Ooh, can I cast Identify on it?
On the dragon? Egg? Well, I'm not gonna say no.
Or,
Well, isn't there
You're gonna need a
a
spell
chance
slot.
that it's not identified that you would
I
cast
only
on it?
used one. Huh?
Yeah.
Isn't there a chance that you would cast something else?
Yes, Ray of Sickness.
Please don't.
Wow, you were so far ahead of me.
Fine.
I know
will
you weren't going to
use
stop
my
it. So
once per day fortune spell, heads up, to ensure I cast Identify.
Now, haven't you already cast your once a
no,
day?
I used Fumble Proof before our long rest
Oh, that's
in
right.
the river
Okay.
area.
Okay. And do you have a spell slot left for Identify?
I only use a single spell slot
Oh, okay.
on Disguise Self.
That's right.
Okay. Nothing to roll. I just am able to identify.
All right, so you fumble-proofed yourself.
Or heads up is the bonus action.
Or heads up. That much better than that, because that would make it a 20 and you cast
Yeah,
both.
you see my coin spin and it's like Ray of Sickness, identify, Ray of Sickness, identify, 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 identify. Fine.
All right. So before you do that, though, make an intelligence check.
Okay, so we'll take the 2, and then that's a 2.
Never mind, cast Identify. All right. So I believe, I don't know if I'm sure about this. Somebody maybe look it up for me in the player's handbook. I think it only works on magical items. I don't think Identify works on non-magical items.
I think that's true.
I think that's the
I'm
case.
pretty sure you're absolutely right.
So what you're saying is it's not magical at all.
Well, it's not a magical.
Well, it's
what
not
object?
a magical item. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not a magical creature.
Copy.
If it is somehow magically imbued.
Right.
If it is an object that is magically
All right.
imbued.
You
All
learn
right,
its
you know what?
properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, how many charges.
Right. I'll give this to you. I'll give this to you. It is a magical. I mean,
if you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Affecting him, yeah. Yeah, but it's still basically identifying magical something. I will give this to you. That is a magical creature. So I will say this. It is a dragon. It is what's called a tinderbox dragon.
So did you say dragon? Tinderbox dragon.
Tinderbox dragon.
Dragon.
Ooh,
though.
maybe it likes boxes. What happens if we put it in
how did the
Dragon, though.
Yes.
you're
How
carrying
did
a
the
dragon
drakes
egg.
come about this egg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Drake.
Yeah.
That's right.
No,
It's
but
a
Drake's
tinderbox
had it,
dragon.
though.
Right, the drakes had the egg.
Yep.
It was not the drake
to
egg.
steal shiny, glowy things.
Yep.
Does that mean a tinderbox dragon is somewhere in this cave system?
Yes.
That did mean
Possibly.
that, or that means that somewhere within Babbage's hall, it found that object. Yeah.
It's a real dragon.
Maybe that's what
cave.
Zinn saw at
dragon.
the bottom of the cavern.
Do we see it moving in there?
Yeah, it's alive. I mean, you can see
Yes.
its heartbeat.
You're
What
going
happens
to be
when
a
it
father.
hatches? Do we raise it?
Congrats.
Yes.
Well,
Do they?
So are we resting? Yeah, then it's fine if we are. But
yeah, I think it's fine to rest here.
We need to rest.
Before we leave the
'cause
room,
I'm
I'd like to do just a
about to
thorough
die.
search to see if there's
I know.
anything left in this room that we can take that is valuable, anything
I think
before we
should
leave.
rest in here.
You can do an investigation. Well, I mean, I do the group investigation, so Mr. Super Investigate
Super
can.
investigator.
Come on, Columbo.
19.
No, other than the things that you found
All right.
and the things that would bear no value. Now, I will say this as you go in, and there are probably, and the druid might clue you in on this, there are probably pieces of that drake that are worth something. Like the claws and the teeth, and it all depends on how well you know how to get that stuff.
It's too bad it's stuck on the ceiling.
I would like to use the wrist wire of Tagir to grapple up to it.
Bottom of your underside. Underside.
Underside.
And you have to snap it. Yeah.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There we go. Now what?
You know what? Actually, I nail the drake and I yank it back down.
Well, make a strength check.
Okay, well, this thing has 20 strength.
No, I know that does. You grappled it with the strength of 20.
Could I get some strong hands to assist me here?
Sure.
Like maybe the help action, or you want
You
to
don't
roll?
want me.
I can turn back into a bear and just yank it.
I can.
That's how I got it up there.
I can try to yank it.
Yeah, I'll help you,
All right,
and
so
you
then-
help me.
All right.
So advantage if you get my help.
Sure.
Sure. Ah, a lot of help. 15.
15. Well, that's enough to bring it down toward you.
Stand back, everyone.
Well, the two of you.
Great.
Oh, we weren't
Both of
standing
you,
under
both of you
it.
make dex checks to get the heck out of the way.
18.
Would you say that's a dex saving throw?
I'll make it a dex saving throw, sure. Yeah.
Cool. 11. But I'll spend a chance to re-roll this saving throw.
All right. That's probably smart.
12. Oh, sorry, 14.
14?
Yeah.
Oh, that's enough.
Oh, get out of the way.
Look out! All right, so it slams into the ground,
Oh,
doing not an insignificant amount of die sixes worth of damage to the ground.
I'm gonna take my dagger and start getting a few teeth.
Getting something from a creature that has a valuable pieces is a nature check. So whoever has the highest nature, and this is something best done with someone who is practiced in nature. So you want proficiency in nature to try and actually harvest materials from a creature.
I could talk the pants right onto this drake, but
I
nature
am
not
proficient in nature, although my skills in survival are even more.
I will allow survival as well.
Let me. So what are we going to remove? The claws, the jaws.
As your humble assistant, I will help.
All right. So do I get advantage that way?
You would only get an advantage if somebody was helping you that was also proficient in nature.
Who else is proficient in nature here?
I am in survival, but not nature.
All right, sorry. I'm sorry, survival in this case.
Great.
Yes, so Fellig is also has advantage in survival.
28.
Dang!
No, sorry. I rolled a 19 and a 20. I didn't see that 20, so 29. Natural
29.
20.
It's now Toothless the dragon.
Roll D6.
You find another dragon inside that dragon.
And all the eggs.
Yeah, it was a
And it was pregnant. Yeah.
It was a turd dragon.
5.
5. So it took 5 hours to clean the dragon.
Whoa!
But you got roll a die 12.
11.
11 pristine scales.
Okay.
Roll a die 10.
7.
7 pristine claws. Roll a die 6.
1.
1 pristine fang.
Okay.
And roll a percentage dice.
13.
13 pounds of hide. Usable hide.
I'm glad we investigated or searched before we left.
If we brought that to an armorer, perhaps we could get some nice.
Matching.
Since you rolled a 20, is there any value to the heart or the eyes or like to the organs?
Not particularly,
Okay.
not of this particular dragon.
I can't wait for a matching armor. Everyone will know we're a team.
We're not a team.
Okay, well, if we have matching armor, then we will have to be a team.
At what point do we all go to certain death, die, come back, kill a drake? Are we not a team at this point? What else do we have to do?
Maybe not die.
Well, you didn't.
Wow, Fellig,
Technically.
shots fired.
No, I mean in the end, not die.
Right, there's
if we-
always that.
So if we get through all of this and we don't die, then you're saying we're a team?
Maybe.
He's
Well,
saying there's a
I
chance.
feel like
Saying
you've
there's
got to. If you're gonna dangle the carrot,
saying
dangle
there's
the
a chance.
carrot.
Yeah, the Dragon's Lair is not a terrible place to spend the night because there's only one entrance. So it's pretty easy to, watch out for
Sure,
that one
but I
entrance.
think it's the bit that's going on in the cavern down
there are
there.
those two- there are
The
two-
roaring.
Yeah.
She rolled.
Can somebody else just go over there and look?
We did. She saw two.
Within that one.
On a fail.
On a fail.
But y'all
On a fail.
She doesn't. You can't say that. Come on. You
I don't
you
trust
don't
anything
acknowledge
Vin
the
says.
failed roll. You don't know
But we
that
have
that's what
been
happened.
here for several
hours now.
hours.
Yeah.
They heard a big bite.
5 of them gutting a drink, and this
Yeah,
is not
for
a
5
smells
hours, no one came out.
Yeah.
Next time on Dungeon Call.
Treasure, treasure!
Does this make up for some of the accidental killing?
It's nice and
That ended up being the best use of inspiration.
Yeah.
Like crazy. I can't believe you got that. A 1 in 10 chance.
What?
And look for a book return.
No, we are on a single mission right now, and did we not just get a lot of loot? Happenstance. Are we not well funded now?